to Bad Larry.
Welcome to the Bad Larry Kingdom. I'm your host, Bad Larry, and today we are exploring X-Men number 14, written by Jed MacKay and penciled by Ryan Stegman. Welcome back, Ryan. This cover is cool enough. It kind of gives away the sub-climax or shared climax of the story, but it's drawn well. It has interesting perspectives and colors. I dig it. This issue is titled Search and Rescue, and I think it could apply to two storylines in this issue. Cyclops and the X-Men are back in Alaska at their Merle headquarters. The chief of police is asking Cyclops for help with a search and rescue mission because, well, the town is poor as shit now and the X-Men have a sick-ass spaceship. Cyclops says, cool, yeah, we ain't got nothing else going on. We'll help out. What are we looking for? And here's the kicker. They are looking for Piper Cobb, the little girl Temper and Magic abducted and brought to the X-Men's base back in issue number 6. And then Beast ran a DNA test on her and concluded she wasn't a mutant. And then Temper and Magic had to return her back home like nothing happened. But obviously Cyclops can't say any of that to the cop or she will think they had something to do with Piper's disappearance. Kid Omega is scanning and he can't read any brain waves out there, which to him and to most anybody means it is likely Piper is DEAD dead. And to be real, a regular little 13-year-old girl out in the wilderness of Alaska, that is the most probable scenario. But Cyclops tells Kid Omega to keep looking, as this girl means a lot to Temper, and he's sending some help. More eyes in the sky. This is Jen Starkey. She still doesn't have an X-Men mutant name yet, but she's a human which was genetically forced into mutanthood when she was an adult. And she's really full of herself here. It's one thing to have someone else say you're amazing and just humbly agree with them. You're like, yeah, you're right. But then it's another thing to just go around telling everyone you're awesome. It's a bit precocious. Jen's power, her mutant power, her genetically engineered mutant power, allows her to assume basically any type of creature form she wants if she wants it hard enough. And then when she transforms, she automatically can function at the elite level of this creature? I don't like this. It allows Jen to just catch up totally with her abilities to the other X-Men without the effort of training. This is what we call Mary Sue powers. It's best when characters develop a bit slower and struggle with controlling their powers. It's why people like Luke Skywalker, he was such a hit. It's his training with Yoda that was such a key part of his character. It's why Rusty Collins from the OG X Factor series was interesting. Well, at least to me. He killed someone when his powers manifested, and it took a lot of issues for him to hone his powers. Jen here feels like she is jumping the line, skipping leg day, cheating the mutant training system, and getting mastery level from the get-go, which is annoying. Temper is impatient. I think that comes with her name, right? She wants to get out there and search for Piper. She doesn't want to just sit around waiting around for orders, which actually I do get. Psylocke makes a good point. She is immune to freezing to death. Having another person out there searching actually does make a lot of sense. So Temper takes Corsair's little hover motorcycle and heads out on the search for Piper Cobb. Now that the X writing teams have collectively and officially launched Professor X into space, probably to never return or not return for a long time, they decided to replace his role as wheelchair-bound mentor with Magneto. And Magneto decides it is Ben Liu who he will groom and mentor. I don't know if the writers bullpen are trying to replace Cyclops with Ben here, but we will just have to wait and see. I don't have anything against Ben, but he's another human who was forced to become a mutant through experimentation. This dude is trying to equate his lifestyle and being Asian with the same struggle of turning into a mutant during puberty. It's not the same. The dude lives in San Francisco, where his lifestyle and ethnicity is super celebrated. So I don't see where his struggle is and how it compares to that of, let's say, Cyclops or Rusty Collin or Rogue, who almost killed someone as their powers emerged. being a young kid with all this power and unable to control it is not the same as being an Asian. Just saying. We have a new baddie on the scene. This guy is in cahoots with 3K and is reporting to Cassandra Nova on the activities of the X-Men. Dude is kitted out. He has the telepathic shielding going on. He's got the gnarly teeth. I don't know if he's a regular mutant or another genetically created mutant, but he goes by Wire. Because, well, you know, all the wires. He looks like if Cable and Carnage had a baby. Dude clearly is immune to the cold elements, bare chest out and all. It is revealed that Piper Cobb is alive. Her eyes are all whited out, indicating she is being controlled by someone or something other than her own mind. Her arm and feet are now scaly and gnarly. She's transforming into something. But Beast said she wasn't a mutant, so what is she? Kid Omega is trying to tell Temper, maybe Piper's gone. He's trying to let her down, the news down easy as he can. Not to have too much hope in finding her, but Temper isn't having it. She's stubborn. Piper, her mind comes to for a moment, and that's all that Kid Omega needs to get a lock on her location. Due to his mind linked, her location is auto-uploaded to everyone's minds. But Kid Omega also detects something else has a lock on him, and kablooey! Wire shoots down the Marauder right out of the sky. The mind link's comms are down, indicating Kid Omega is either knocked out or worse. It's code red for the X-Men. And here's the second adaptation of this issue titled Search and Rescue. It was for both Piper Cobb and now for Kid Omega. The field search team links up and quickly come up with their own plan. And Temper, she's kind of coming up with the plan. You're going to go with it or not. She's going to continue to head to find Piper Cobb, while Magic and Juggernaut go rescue or recover Kid Omega. Now, you know they have Zorn with them, so hopefully if Kid Omega is still in some pieces, he can hopefully heal him up. Magic is kind of pissed, though, because she's a real G. She's like, save your own teammate first. But Juggernaut here is actually has the cooler head and tells Temper that Kid Omega and Temper were a romantic item, remember? She doesn't want to see him dead or gnarled up or anything like that, which Magic eventually gets, and the field team split up. Back at the X-Men headquarters, Cyclops gets on the old school PA system, tells everyone they're under attack. Keep your heads on a swivel. Be ready to throw down at any moment's notice. Temper luckily finds Piper next to the old dead fish spaceship the Skrulls arrived in back in issue number 11. Now, how did Temper not notice Piper's gnarly arm and foot right away? But after trying and failing to warm Piper up, she noticed something a little off about the little girl. Jed MacKay, the writer, he has some hits, he has some misses, but this is a pretty clever idea. Piper's eyes go all glowing, again showing she is not the mind in control. The one that actually is in control speaks, saying it changed her hair and blood to mask her mutant DNA. Piper had a twin in the womb. The mom never knew. No one knew. And like in real life, sometimes one twin will absorb the other one in the womb. Here it says Piper ate the twin, which is gross, but you get it. And this teratoma twin has just been hiding inside Piper's body, waiting for the right time to emerge, which looks like it's now. And this thing is like a giant squid monster mutant thing. Stay tuned for issue number 15. Hopefully we will see Kid Omega recovered, maybe find out more about this monster mutant coming out of Piper's body, and if it will kill Piper in the process of coming out. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you real soon. Peace.